Right, let's try it again. If we keep having issues, I'm just going to stop streaming, because there's no point if you guys aren't actually getting decent internet connection. Or I mean, if I'm not getting a decent internet connection. That's what I mean. Just doesn't seem to be behaving. I don't know. I'm not really convinced. Who's trapped? Oh, we let a load of sand in. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Let's get rid of that. I'm just not sure what this internet's doing. So we've got more gulp fries. That's good. Right, so did we do that thing? What was the thing? So we cleared that space. So we need to put in a valve. So we'll put in a valve and we'll set this to 500. So that should do. And we'll need to power that too. So that is coming off the turbine. Oh, that's probably fine. I don't think that's going to cause an issue. Oh wait, no, a valve doesn't even consume power. Yeah, okay, that definitely won't cause an issue. So that's priority. Yeah, that is priority 9. That's good. How do I get a more stable connection? Can I buy more internet? Maybe I should consider upgrading my internet plan. If I'm going to be doing this for a while, probably makes sense. Yeah, the Paku count is increasing quite a lot. I feel like this room idea has really scaled up. Because I think these guys keep laying the wild eggs, and we just keep getting a constant income from here. So sooner or later, we're just going to have an infinite number of Paku in here. So this should eventually solve our food problem permanently, but it's going to take a while. Looks like the glass production is working again. I don't think we need that to be infinite though. Which glass do we currently have? Yeah, I think we could actually turn this off now. There you go. I'm glad it's working again though. Oh Christ, why are you asleep? You guys didn't pick the best spot to rest, I must admit. Oh, it's because you're still blocked in. No one's dug this out. I mean, people can reach it. They just didn't let you out. Feels bad, man. Yeah, it seems like the sauna is working fine, so that is definitely a good thing. What else are you guys actually doing at the moment? Or you've all got various things to do. We're still slowly excavating the oil biome. That's fair enough. You can just dig all of this. Internet seems to be working fine now. Being super temperamental. Ooh, we're cracking into this one too. Excellent. Yeah, let's keep going through here. Where exactly we'll put this ladder? I guess we'll just put it here. An interesting looking magma biome. I'll just dig those tiles, and then we'll dig all of this. I don't think... Ooh, actually, yeah, let's not dig those tiles. I don't want to accidentally cause a leak, a heat leak. We'll just keep getting all the lead out of here. So this can be set to 500. And this should work as intended now. Although we'll need someone to flip that switch. So you're just going to keep doing this indefinitely, aren't you? Yeah, we're getting a good amount of petroleum in there. So I think what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to deconstruct all of this. And we're just going to fill it with plastic presses. And this is where all the plastic will come out. I imagine this will be fine. I'm just sad. I'm just sad that my internet died. Let's get rid of this kiln as well. And then, in terms of consumers, I could probably connect some of the plastic presses to the other networks in this area. So far, those power wires are only running the metal refineries. So we can put... How much power does a plastic press use? polymer press. These actually use 240 watts, so we can have 3 each on these wires. Probably not going to actually end up making that many. But yeah, we want those to be made out of steel. We could put 5 in. We're very close to actually putting 6 in. And then what we can do is we can hook them up like this. Yeah, let's priority 9 this. And then the petroleum will come out of here. We'll need to put some bridges in here, I think. And then we'll deconstruct these pipes. So it's not super hot down here at the moment. There is so much steam in this room. There's 400 kilograms per tile of steam. I doubt the temperature is ever going to rise too much, unless we really just overdo it. So then, gas outputs. We have steam, which just comes out of the machine. And we just have carbon dioxide. So the carbon dioxide will just go out. I don't think there's anywhere specific it will go. I'm just going to vent it here. And then we can just feed in the petroleum. Well, that can go through here. Ah, we... okay, that's not going to work. Deconstruct that, and then we'll build another bridge here. I almost had enough foresight to get that to work, but not quite. So again, let's priority 9 all of this. Quite like to get the extra plastic production online, because we're doing well on steel now. And we just need a bit more plastic, and then we can start doing transit tubes. Put this all as plastic. These sweep commands are getting done, but it's probably not too much of a problem. Yeah, steam room. Oh no, we're out of power. I constantly keep getting reminded that we still need to hook up more power. Good thing the electrolyzers are self-powered. Do just need more solar panels, I think. And this construction's all gone fairly well. So we can dig this out. Build that there. This can all be priority 9. And then we can start building the spine a bit further up. I'll skip that for now. Need to put another tile here too. So heavy watt joint plates go here, 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 here. I think I can deconstruct this. Just have that connect here. That should be fine. So there's priority 9, this. So this is blocked now. Because we put too much... Ah, I didn't turn this off. Damn it. We're gonna need a sweep in here. I always forget to turn it off. Who's coming to do this? That is Joshua. Yeah, we definitely just need a bit more power again now. Or rather, we just need this to actually work properly. That's what actually needs to happen. I mean, why isn't this powering on? The carbon dioxide is... Oh, we never connected this up. Crap, that's what's actually causing it to not work. Okay. That can be done immediately. I mean, this still needs to work, so we still need to do this. There we go. Good job. Okay. So that is working again. And now that we've got the valve here, this pipe should actually back up properly. Okay, what's going on here? So this filter is backing up. This filter is backing up, so is letting the natural gas out with the CO2, which is not what we want. So let's set this back to 1,000. Who's going to do this? Meep. Okay. How's this all going in the meantime? Okay. Actually, let's do that. There we go. Yeah, I just want to make sure this is working properly. So now the filter is working as intended. The pipe's not getting backed up, but essentially, if these power plants are working, this pump shouldn't be working. I only want this pump to turn on if this isn't getting any pressure on it. So maybe what I actually need to do is I actually need to hook up this automation wire instead of to the battery. I need to hook this up to a NOT gate in the atmo sensor. So let's deconstruct that. We'll put a NOT gate in. There's definitely a way of getting this to work. It's just going to take some time. We can just connect it like this. So that way, only one of the pumps should be working at a time. It'll either be this one or this one. Let's priority 9 this again. In the meantime, this is almost ready, which I'm very excited about. I'm hoping this isn't going to melt the plastic, but to be honest, I'm kind of excited if it does as well, because I want some naphtha. Yes, it seems like my internet is working again now. I guess I just had to restart the stream to do it. Which is annoying. I shouldn't have to do that. Yeah, we really are purifying this water. It's gone pretty well. Yeah, we need all this to be hooked up too. This is actually going to be a problem soon because this is going to get too hot. And we need the power. Please build those. Looks like we need another hatch in there. Ah, the turbine's getting too hot now. Oh, that's not good. So perhaps this has ended up being slightly too much heat. Yeah, the salt water's all at 100 degrees now. Yeah, let's get this built and see how this functions. I'm hoping correctly. In the meantime, we still just need liquid intake, so we can just start feeding that in now. So each of these will take 500 grams per second, so that's nowhere... Actually, yeah, this is fine, because this pipe will... Yeah, this pipe will fill up enough. Okay, that's fine. I thought this was a gas pipe and it was only doing 1,000 kilograms per second, but that's not the case. So that should be fine. So we just need to get this built again. Who's doing this? No one at the moment. Let's just get that built, please. Oh, we need to empty this. We need to get rid of this polluted water. I hope I turned the proximity on. I always forget to do that. I did. Okay. Yeah, so I believe the steam is now working as intended, so this should not break. I guess we'll find out if it does. We could just have 2 saunas in here. That'd be fun. So this lets hot water out, but this water, how hot actually is it? Oh, it is hot. Okay. So the steam's not hot, but the water will come out hot. Okay, that was the correct decision. Although, if this is actually coming out hot, that should be insulated. So let's insulate this. Probably not too bad, but I just don't want to leak the heat into the base. That's not the purpose of this. Looks like the water is cooling down in here. Slowly. Very slowly. Freezer is more of a fridge at the moment, but it's getting the job done. Why is that not cooling efficiently? I think it's not cooling super well because, yeah, they're out of power. We need more power hooked up. Right, so now the natural gas pressure in this room is low. So it's pumping it out of the storage. We have a large amount of natural gas stored in here. Okay. Okay, I think we've actually got it working. So I think what's happening is all of the natural gas, as it enters this room, it's getting pumped out. All the natural gas is getting pumped into the plants first, and then it's getting pumped into the storage. And then it's just being fed from the storage. And it's just continuously looping again. Bollocks. I just want this. I want this to not pump if these are still drawing. So maybe what I do is I set this to... Maybe what I do is I just set this to 160 grams per second. Because that's how much these will consume. No? No, it's 90 per second, isn't it? So we set this to 180. And then this won't go back into here. It'll keep getting pumped. There is definitely a reason to have the valve. Maybe not there. Maybe the valve goes here. Maybe the valve goes here and we only let 160 per second out. Let's do that. I prefer to move the valve here if I can. Just because there's a nice looking space for it. You know, the best reasons for building things. So let's deconstruct that. We have got automation wire there. But that doesn't affect the valve. The valve is not automated. So that's fine. We can deconstruct this. Sorry, there's going to be a lot of faffing about with this. I just want... I mean, the infinite storage is working, which is good. We just need it to not pump continuously. That's the only thing left to do. Yeah, sorry for the technical difficulties earlier. I'm I'm not honestly sure what's going on my internet. It's better now, but it was having issues earlier. I may try setting a lower bit rate, but I don't think that's even the issue, because sometimes it was just cutting out completely. What are you guys doing? How is the... Ooh, yeah, it's working. Look, we got the sticks of butter. Sticks of almighty butter. So this is going to produce 500 grams per second of plastic. It's consuming... Oh, it's actually consuming 833 grams per second of petroleum. Which is fine. Yeah, this should help the whole plastic situation. We've got crude oil down here. I'm just going to leave that there, if I'm being honest. Ooh. We've got a cook. We could honestly do with another cook. I'm going to take you. We've got slow science, but that's fine. We have a lot of dupes. We can just do with some more dedicated cooks. Right, so I need to give you guys all your skills too. So Ren's finally got his applied sciences. He can go and do the radiation research. What am I even going to give you? I guess I'll give you digging. We've got some serious morale on these dupes now. Gene. Yeah, you can have farming. Yep, more research for you. Priorities. I probably dropped the ball on priorities, I think. Yeah, we got 2 dupes where I haven't really given them priorities. It's fine. You guys are simple dupes. Uncomplicated. At some point, I think I'm just going to need someone to crack eggs and someone to cook. Yeah, let's start. We've got 90 pip eggs now. We need to disable Liam from going out here again. There we go. You guys actually building that? We'll rebuild that. I might as well rebuild the ladder. How are the ranchers doing? They're doing okay. So I've got the hydrogen plants down here. I really need to hook those up to the power grid so that the excess power from the electrolyzer is going there. How is this looking? So, ventilation. So this is disabled because I deleted the automation wire. Makes sense. I did not mean to do that. This guide was dormant now anyways. Not the smartest move. Looks like this is all finished, so we can continue building the power spine up here. Oh, wait. Lack of foresight. Okay. deconstruct this, rebuild it here. And then we can continue with this again. So let's hook up the heavy watt wire. Yep, just like this. And then we can put in the transformers down here. Oh no, that's not right. That's a mistake as well. I need to deconstruct this. And put that wire here. Yeah, okay. And then we'll keep repeating this. And I believe that's done for now. Make this all priority 9, just get it finished. Actually, let's make it priority 7. I do need to start doing that more often. Should let some of this natural gas wander over here. I'll make this an airflow tile for now, and then I'll change it later. Yeah, these turbines are getting slightly too hot. I think it's probably still alright overall, but it might not be alright forever. We'll see. Yeah, we're getting the plastic. So, if these are just running continuously, that's going to be how much? It's going to be 2.5 kilograms per second. That's going to be 1.5 tons per cycle of plastic. Sounds pretty good. I'm tempted to hook up even more, but I just know that we're running low on power at the moment. So the next thing we need to do as well is actually just reposition these solar panels. So I don't know where exactly they're going to go. I think just here. Just start hooking these all up at the higher level. We'll just get these connected to the grid. We've got a fairly large amount of industry now, so we just need to make sure we just got some reliable power going on. Yeah, that'll do for now. And then we can just extend this ladder up. Oh wait, I was actually building this to the base level. I forgot about that. Let's lower that all by 1 tile then. Yeah, there we go. That will do. That can be priority 7. So that wire has been replaced, so now what is happening? So natural gas is getting let through. What's the automation telling it to do? At the moment there's a decent amount of pressure in here, so it's just this pump that's working. It's getting rid of the pressure, and then the excess is going in here, and then it'll come out the excess. I think this may actually be working now. We'll need to watch it for a few more cycles, but I think this is working as intended. Just need to fit the filter here. Or the valve. So it doesn't let too much through. So that'll be 180. And that should stop it from cycling so much. It's probably not going to stop it from cycling entirely, but with the automation it just might. So we'll see. We'll just consume all this natural gas. I'll put a airflow tile there as well. This should all just get consumed. Looks like the freezer is cooling again. Yeah, it looks like our plastic production has really got up, which is expected. So, what else do we want to do? I think we need some more ranches again. Because I believe we're currently cooking all the pip eggs. Hold on, Liam, let me click the thing. We're still running out of food. CO2 really doesn't seem to be building up down here anymore. Rather, it's just staying around this level. I'm actually getting down here properly. Why? Well, I think I could start plastic laddering the base over here as well. Yeah, this is going up very quickly now. So we'll just plastic ladder all of that. And then maybe we can start putting the transit tubes in. What else can we do? Sweep that up. Where are you bringing salt water? Oh, you're gonna go dump it on the iron volcano. Yeah, that checks out. So these aren't actually hooked up to power consumers. What? Why not? This wire needs to be built. Oh my god, just build the wire. We need that power, man. We need that power. Do it now. Do it now. Right, there we go. Yes, because we needed these to work a while ago. Why is this not getting power? Oh, okay, that's fine. Right, and what's our power looking like? Yeah, there we go. We can start getting this all done, and then we can just keep adding solar power. We'll just hook it up onto the spine down here. So what options do we have food-wise? I mean, we've already got pips, we've already got hatches. I don't particularly want more hatches. I mean, I could get more hatches. But we're coal positive, we're dirt positive. I feel like that's a fairly good place to leave it. I think we need more regular Dreckos. So maybe we can put in a third Drecko ranch. What are these rooms like? I mean, we're gonna have... Oh, I know what we should do. We'll put in the exosuit dock here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's disconnect this. I don't think we need this to be hooked up just at the moment. Or rather, we can move this infrastructure over here. So, like this. We can probably set this up to consumers. Why are there so many consumers on this line? Right, so it's the thermo aquatuner, the oil refinery. Gas pumps? Where are the gas pumps that this is connected to? Oh, I've been hooking too much stuff up to this line. This is definitely going to be browning out. Based on that. Yeah, that's not good. I believe it's just browning out because of the... Or actually, I think at the moment it's browning out because we're not generating enough power. But that's probably going to brown out for other reasons. I think I do just want this to be self-sustained. Yeah, you're scolding again, yep. Very clever. So I could just leave the coal plant there, move the battery up here. Hi, Tech Rock. It's a bit quiet tonight. I've had some internet issues, but yes, we're not venting the base for the third time. We've learned our lesson. There's plenty of oxygen in the base now. Yeah, we just had some internet issues earlier, but I think we're mostly recovered. We've actually got a decent amount of stuff done. We've got plastic presses in here, so we're producing plastic, a lot more of it. We evaporated all of the salt water, or most of it anyways. So that's all good. What else have we done? We've streamlined our natural gas room. I say streamlined, we removed all the tanks. We put in an infinite storage because I already have an infinite storage over here for hydrogen, so I'm just going to stop. I'm just going to stop pretending that I'm not going to use infinite storages. Yeah, the oxygen level, it's getting better again. We're pressurizing the top of the base first, so we've still got a bit of CO2 hanging out down here, but it should all start getting pushed down. And we've got a few gas impurities, but not very much. So I'm happy with that. The hydrogen's more or less settled where we wanted it. So that's looking pretty good. We've expanded our transformers, but we still need to hook some stuff up. So we're gonna build more solar panels up here. We're gonna hook those up. Yeah, we got the sour gas. You got to have a few sour gas tiles in your base. Like, that's a requirement. I spent ages trying to figure out how to get this to pump from the geyser preferentially, and then put it in the storage, and then if there isn't enough pressure in here, pump it out the storage. And I think I've got a system that's working, but it's probably overcomplicated and prone to breaking, so we'll see. We're just going to leave this running for a while. At the moment, we just put an airflow tile in here so we can consume all this natural gas we let out here, but that's going to feed back in. In the meantime, our volcanoes have all activated again, so our tamers are working. This one's also working. This one's working. We just took that up. So we have an absolute ton of metal now. We've got 15 tons of steel. We've got 60 tons of iron. We've got 17 tons of gold. So we've got loads of metal. The plastic is coming in now. We just need more power now. So yeah, solar panels. Solar panels it is. And I believe these are actually getting built now because we have the exosuits up here. So I can go and explore space. Sounds fun. It's probably almost time for a rocket. But I think I do need more food. I want to put, and I want some more Dreckos as well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to convert this space over here into a Drecko block. Just have a load of Dreckos. It's a bit far away from the main base, but eh. The reason I'm not having it in this space is because it's going to be like it's the wrong room size. It needs to be slightly wider. Although maybe I just shouldn't worry about that. We've actually got... I think I'm just not going to worry about that. And we'll just put some Drecko ranches here. Because, like, we're not doing an Axis shoot through here anyways. We've got too much stuff going on here. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a little bit left of the asteroid to explore. Yeah, we've got some stuff down here. We haven't really gone through here yet because of the swamp, but yeah, I think we can just keep going now. We're breaking open the oil biomes, we're demolishing them slowly. So we're going to keep going over here. We're not going to mess with the plants. Going to leave those alone. I've never actually had anyone get zombie spores, and I don't intend to. But we'll just dig through here. See what we can find. There's a natural gas vent down here as well. I do actually want to hook that up. The only question is there a way I can hook that up without releasing a load of slime lung? I think there is, but I'd probably just go through the oil biome to do that. Like, what I could do is I could bring this ladder up here. And then connect it across that way. Yes. So then what we'll do is we'll go up here. There's a slime tile there, but it's not germy, so that's fine. And then we'll put in a pump. we could just contain the slime lung. Maybe later. I do want to get in here and explore that. So that's actually priority 9. Yeah, that's priority 9. Priority 9 this too. I guess I'll priority 9 digging. So we can get all of that done. I mean, the eventual aim is that I'm going to put a fire pole going all the way down here. But, yeah. How's your stuff been going anyways? Also, have I been pronouncing your name right? Because it's either Tech Rock or Tetcha Rock. Yes. The butter sticks. The butter be churning. Okay, that's fine. I'll call you Tech Rock then. Yes. I'm not sure entirely how much plastic the Glossy Drecko Ranch produces, but I think it's a decent amount. I'm not sure if it's the same amount as the plastic presses. But yeah, we're getting a good amount of plastic now. We're getting this all built. It's just good to see all the iron volcanoes working. So I like having the 23 wide column because I can split the rooms up very easily. But the problem is it's not quite big enough for a ranch. I mean, actually, in all fairness, these are just small ranches, aren't they? Yeah, they're 23 tiles. Yeah, okay. If they're 23 tiles, I'm literally just going to put the Dreckos here. That's not a problem. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll just make slightly smaller Drecko ranches. Because we need more food as well. So, am I actually going to put them here? Or am I going to put them here? I mean, either way, it's not actually going to quite line up with these Drecko ranches. I mean, I think this is gonna... Well, we've got 24 bedrooms here. We're gonna keep adding bedrooms here? Maybe. I think I'll put them here for now. So, how much reed fiber are we actually going to want? What I could do is I could turn this into another reed fiber one. And we can have all the glossy Dreckos down here. I like that idea. Okay, let's do that. We'll just make 4 glossy Drecko ranches. And then we'll have 2 reed fiber ones up there. So we'll want to insulate all of this, because we're going to cool these rooms. And we'll just set up all 4 at once, I think. We're dirt positive, so we can actually get the mealwood running off this. That won't be a problem. That's not right. Let's do that. So we've got a shearing room here. We're probably going to want to change this to a shearing room. We could put one here. Is there anywhere else we can fit this? Because we're going to want it to be somewhere that people can go and do things. So I'm thinking... Oh wait, what am I thinking? I can ooh, surf and turf. What am I thinking? We can actually we can put the shearing room in here. Yeah, there we go. Multitasking. Okay. Must be built in an unoccupied space. Oh no, we don't want this because then they're gonna get popped eardrums and everything. Where's the mist layer? What mist layer? Oh no! Yes, I missed it. You're right. Easy. I think what I'll do is I'll put the shearing room. I'll put the shearing room here and I'll move this somewhere. In fact, I might move it here. I might make this the research space. Because people don't actually need to come in here very often, so it can be a bit remote. They'll come in the shearing room a lot more often. I have eyes like a snail. They're very they take a long time to just delight, and they aren't very useful. I've never needed glasses, but I'm just not very observant. So we can just bring that back up here. We can deconstruct this. Is this being deconstructed? I don't believe so. Just construct all of that. And we'll just make a shearing room. It's just the same as this one. New principles. Ugh. Let's see. This guy is a good dupe. We are looking for more dupes. We could probably use another digger. Yeah, you're joining us. Welcome, Nicola. Right, so you guys are accumulating too many skill points. So, yeah, you're going to mostly dig and attack. So, the reason I'm thinking of putting them here as well is because we already have the cold ethanol here. And I have my original natural gas cooling loop here. I'm probably not going to extend that over here. That was more just a circumstantial thing. I'll find a way to get the ethanol to cool this properly. It won't need a lot of cooling. The glossy Dreckos like the cold anyways, or they like the mediocre middle temperatures. The mealwood likes... So really, the room needs to be between 25 and 30. That's what we're aiming for. But it can be... It can go down to, say, 10. We'll make it work with the ethanol. So... Next we'll need the farm tiles. So... I'm an idiot. I turned these all into insulated tiles and a lot of them needed to be farm tiles. So 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the rest will be fun. Oh well, this is all good construction practice for you guys, I'm sure. This is gonna need to be a bit careful. And that doesn't actually need to be a farm tile. Grab this. So we want the shearing room, so that can go there. Oh, actually, let's put that in the middle. And go here. I'm not going to fill it with hydrogen because the dupes are going to be running in there, and I mean, I think really we should just be eating these guys. I think I'm just going to eat these guys. Oh, actually, no. Let's not eat them now because we want to fill up the ranches. So we'll leave them for now. I think eventually we'll just eat them. Then, what else will we put in here? I don't know. Oh. We need more Dreckos in here, actually. Or regular Dreckos. While you guys are doing this, let's check on this room. Yeah, so I believe this is working. We're draining the natural gas from here. Nicola. Oh, yeah, you definitely shouldn't be going out here, Nicola. You're too slow. Come on, step it up. So we need to connect this. That's not going to be too much power. Anything else we actually want to put in here? I don't think there is. We just put a statue. Yeah, that sounds good. This one's only 4 across. Oh wait, was there a reason for doing that? No. Oh, I know what we can do. We can, instead of the statue, we'll put the conveyor loader there. Yeah, because we'll need all the auto sweepers. So let's do that next. So we can make these out of lead. They're not going to get hot. So we can go there. So 3, 4, 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's not right. So 2, 4, 5, 3. Oh, okay, yeah. So 2, 5, 4. Yeah, there we go. So we can put these in like this. I'm so glad that we're not running low on refined metal all the time now. It makes this so much easier. And then conveyor loaders, we just have 2. They don't need to be gold. They can be lead. Not that I think I really need to be picky on this. I have enough refined metal now. I can just relax. No, that's not right. So that's not quite right. 2, 4, 5, 3. I've got to. Right, okay. These need to move 1 inward. Then I'll grab that. Yeah. It's confusing me because it's mirrored. That's my excuse. So that can be farm, that can be farm. What else are we doing? So, the grooming stations. Yep. Shearing stations. I believe, yeah, I'm going to put the notifiers back in here because I want to know if I want to manually refill a ranch. So I think we will still do this. See, it's funny, I did all the actual interesting stuff earlier, but my internet was just crapping out, and now I'm just building Drecko ranches, and now it's working fine. But at least, now we've got so many people, we can actually build projects like this quickly. I guess it's a good training exercise for them. So we also want the drop-offs. So this. And then we want the canister fillers so that we can get the hydrogen here. And then the rest of this is mealwood. Now, we have been feeding the fish mealwood seeds. However, we still have about 500 of them. And I think that number is going up. So, we're doing alright. Yeah, I think the thing I'm actually most pleased about with this run so far is the Paku tank. Because this is working perfectly. Like, we're getting so many Paku. I don't want to let any of this hydrogen out because it is slime lung. No slime lung in the Drecko ranch. Who's ill? Oh, you got food poisoning. Oh, okay. I'll allow it. So this could all just get hooked up to the main network. So I believe we'll just do something like this. Because these are never going to be operating at the same time. Or rarely. I really do like these designs that you can just slap on top of each other. I had an idea for a Drecko ranch a while ago where you had a sort of flat area where you grow the food, and then the actual Dreckos would congregate in like a bit up here that was like all spiky, and that way they'd spend more time in the hydrogen. But there's probably better ways of doing that. So this can hook up here. And this will solve the food situation, I believe. Bam. Deconstruct that. So this is going to be for glossy Dreckos. We're going to move all the glossy Dreckos over here. And these need to be hydrogen. So please release some hydrogen into the base. Not this hydrogen, not this hydrogen. How is this going? The natural gas is accumulating in there. Looks like some damage is going through. So I believe these consume 90 grams per second. I feel like it should because it's producing 3/4 of that as polluted water and then 1/4 of that as carbon dioxide. So I'm presuming 180 is the right value to have in this valve. It looks like it is all getting consumed. Unless some is also coming out of here, and then the excess is going through here. And that's by design. So yeah, I think this is actually working completely properly now. So I'll have to remember this design. And I'm glad I managed to fit an oil refinery in here as well, just as a backup. Although, looks like we've actually run out of oil here. So we kind of front-loaded our plastic production. Oh, you must be a very hot little poke shell. You can live up to 100 degrees. Well, you're really pushing that, I think. We're going to end up a steamed lobster soon. Or steamed crab, rather. You're not a lobster. Should add lobsters to this game. So these plants aren't going to grow yet. We need the ethanol to go in here. But yeah, the ethanol is still getting cooled down. So what I need to do is I need like a thermosensor in here that's going to detect whether it's like 25 degrees or not. And if it is 25 degrees, then the ethanol gets diverted. And if not, then it goes to cool the room. And we'll just use granite pipes. So we can fit like a sensor and a shutoff somewhere easily. Probably here? Maybe? Maybe here. So I think what we'll do is we'll take this loop and we'll actually bring it this way. The insulated pipe. And then we'll go back down here. And I will deconstruct this tile. Yes, do it. It will be worth it. Just do it. So, I think what we'll do is we will, yeah, instead of doing that, we'll have the sensor here and the shutoff here. So we'll go around like this. How are the Drecko ranches looking? They are full. It's good. So then, automation-wise, we put the... Oh no, we don't need a pipe thermosensor. We need a regular thermosensor. So what we actually do is something slightly different. So we actually do this. And then we put the liquid shutoff, which can be lead, here. We need to power those, so that can get hooked up with everything else. Again, I've deviated from my stream title. Deal with it. Although, hold on, why are we making a mess? Why are you making a mess in here? Oh no. What happened? Bathrooms are working. Are they? No, they're not. We're not getting enough water out. We're in trouble. It happened. The bathrooms broke. Abort game. Why is the bathroom water getting consumed? So it should be coming out of the water sieve. We're not getting... Is it because the carbon skimmer's been working too much? I'm gonna have to solve this very quickly. Not even sure why we're having the problem. So the water is coming out of the water sieve. And it is feeding into this. I don't believe the water in the bathroom loop is going anywhere else. Let's check that. It should always be going into the sieve first. I've had some... having some drop frames again. Hold on, hold on. Stupid internet. Right. I believe this should be working again now. So the water will be coming out of here. Why is it going over? So the polluted... Oh yeah, this is the polluted water, yeah. So all the polluted water should be coming out of here. Going into the water sieve. Coming out here. It's also being... It's going into this loop with priority. But it's also being fed into the carbon skimmer if there's excess. Yeah, it just got really bad earlier. Like, the thing is, I don't even know what the drop frames looks like when Hamilton's someone else's stream. But to me, it looks like the stream must just like stop loading for people. I think it's fixed again now. It looks like we filled back up with water. I'll come back to that downtime. So, yeah, this is going alright. We've got hydrogen here. That's probably enough hydrogen in these three. So we can turn this off. Let it out here. Yeah, I don't mind if it's like a short amount of drop frames, but if it's like constantly showing red on OBS, then I'm gonna disconnect / reconnect some things. So we need to hook these up, and then we need to type them all out. So let's see. Glossy, Drecko, branch 1 needs filling. Okay. Glossy ranch 1 needs filling. There we go. Okay. Did that work? Yep. Let's copy that over and just change the numbers. Didn't seem to work properly. Oh well. Let's keep going. And then I'm going to change this notifier. Oh, okay. I don't even need to change this because it's just saying Drecko Ranch. It's fine. Okay. So the hydrogen is being dropped in here. Hydrogen is hot, so that's not ideal, but whatever. So we need thermosensors. So where are we going to put these thermosensors? Probably just in the center of the room. It's probably sensible. So yeah, I'll just put them here. Then the automation wire can just spin around like this. We'll need to set the settings for all the conveyor loaders again. And we'll need to build all the shipping. So that can go here. Ah, crap. That's not right. I know I could hold down shift, I like just doing things one-handed. So, where are the current Drecko ranches going? So they're just dropping off the eggs and the meat in here. Yep, that's what we want to do. We just want to do the same thing here. So we'll drop these up. Yeah, we'll drop these up here. We can just do that. So, beep. There. Right, there we go. Is that enough hydrogen here now? Yeah, that's enough hydrogen there. You can stop after this one. Okay. So it should be the hydrogen finished. And we also need to actually build the cooling part of this setup. So how's that going to work? So that works pretty well. And what we need to do is we need to have that bridge on with priority. So we need it to always feed from the cooling bit rather than from the short bit. So that the cool stuff doesn't linger too long. Actually, let's see what happens in downtime. I want to make sure these bathrooms don't run out of water. It could actually be that we just have so many dupes now, we need more than 3 bathrooms. That is definitely possible. Well, I mean, 6, but like, you know what I mean. Yeah, because all the water is going into the bathroom loop. It's not going elsewhere. This line here is for the surfboards. Maybe it's the case that the output of the water sieve isn't enough to handle the bathrooms during peak time. Maybe we need a second water sieve. Something. Or maybe Otto just fell asleep and missed bedtime or something. I don't know. We'll see if it happens again. But it looks like the water is filling up. Right, so how are we going to feed this on again? Oh yeah, we can deconstruct this pipe now. We're actually going to need to make more ethanol as well to actually fill this all up. So I believe what we are actually going to do is we're going to do... It's a very silly looking pipe. There it goes like this. We'll deconstruct that. And then we'll bridge it like that. I'm going to have to clean up some ethanol spills, but I'm prepared for that. Then we can just replicate this over here. It's going to take a fair amount of granite. You can't take these big construction projects for granite. Fun. That will do. And then just down here as well. It looks so wrong, but it's technically right. And then we'll need to sweep up the ethanol when that's built. I believe some ethanol is spilled down here. It's fine. There we go. This is going to take an absolute age. And I might as well put 2 conveyor loaders in here. Because we've got the space. Can't think of anything else to put there. But essentially we're going to want the meat to go to the kitchen. I think this is going to have to be the second kitchen. I think we need a second kitchen. Although we don't at the moment. It looks like Liam's got everything handled. I think we're going to want a second kitchen at some point. So we might as well just do that here. The reason I'm not doing it here is because I want to make sure that they can get in there fairly quickly. And this room is just sealed off for obvious reasons. Yeah, we'll just put another kitchen here. Let's make it exactly the same as the other one. That way, if we say attack 100 Dreckos at once, we can just get all the food cooked and stored before it's a problem. Although I am going to need to feed the natural gas over here. But no, not the cold natural gas from the previous loop. The hot natural gas. Right, we're still looking for one more dupe. I don't think I'm looking for any of these guys. I mean, maybe another researcher. Although we have 2 researchers. We're going to need a 3rd researcher. I'm thinking yes, because we'll end up doing stuff on different planets. So let's just do it. Let's just get our final dupe. For now. Science is a pretty good one to have anyways, because she'll learn everything else faster. Got a lot of skill points here again. I might as well get you into rocket piloting since that's your interest. Yeah, we definitely have enough dupes now. We'll hold off hiring any more. Mima, you can focus on research and just generally do stuff. We're gonna need more snazzy suits. Let's make some. Let's make 6 more. And then we need to disallow access to Mima. You are not to do exosuit things for now. Okay. I've given you guys an absolute load of stuff to do. But there are an absolute load of guys now, so I feel like it's balancing out. We're certainly ramping up. And we have the oxygen to handle this because we've got two electrolyzers running non-stop. And I mean non-stop. And we've got 2 steam vents that are just feeding them. And we have this saltwater geyser as well that is being evaporated. What is going on with the solar panels? Have they been built yet? Not yet. That's fine. Let's build this stuff first. So... Yeah. We'll do that. Hook up the sensors. Lead that. What else? Shoot. So we want all the meat to go in here. And then all the cooked ingredients will get shipped out. So the cooked ingredients will go out into the freezer. The meat will come out here. And then... I don't know what we're going to do with this loader. We'll do something with it. I just wanted to fill the space, if I'm being honest. There we go. I'll put in some vents to match the kitchen. It is quite entertaining having all the critters wander around these rooms, but I may want to actually set up a drowning chamber at some point. I'm thinking here, because this will be the bit where we fill it with water, and this will be the bit where they can walk over. I don't know. This is going to take a while to get working. But yeah, the natural gas room, I think this is actually finished. Like, for real. Got the infinite storage. The pumps seem to be behaving. Like it's not letting more gas through than it should be and just recirculating, usually. The priority of the natural gas, i.e. coming from the geyser, is correct. I think I'm going to put in another... I'm going to add these airflow tiles, just so we can try and consume the rest of this natural gas that leaked out. But I'm pretty confident this room is just working. So that means we can actually just hook up this geyser really easily. And pump it all over. And store it in here. And do something with it later. But we haven't quite got down there yet. We can change that. I'll just dig through that a bit slightly, that's not a problem. Yeah, there's no slime here. There is slime here, but all we need to do is set up a pump. Well, actually, we need to gas seal the room. Or we just let this whole area fill with natural gas. I mean, it's probably going to fill with natural gas anyways, because of oil wells eventually, but we'll see. No zombie spores, please. Please no. I don't think we're having any more problems with the volcanoes either, so that's good. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this worked out. And, I mean, I wouldn't say we've completely revamped the production room, but we have put in the plastic presses. And they will work when we get oil, but we just aren't getting a lot of oil at the moment. Once we, I mean, we're consuming a fair amount of water at the moment, so I don't really want to lean too hard on that. But when we do get excess water again, we'll make more oil. Yeah, I don't know why that one guy missed the bathroom, because this does all still seem to be working correctly. At some point I will need to put in a fourth one. So much for these guys to do. I mean, this stuff isn't getting built because it requires mechatronics guys, and I think they're all busy doing stuff. Ah, yes. I found it. The mythical 30 degrees room temperature clean water geyser. No strings attached. I found it. We did it. So I think what I'm going to do as well is I'm gonna, yeah, exosuit this. So let's move this battery up here. This is really just for the rad bolts. I can turn this on again, I think, actually. Oh no, I'll turn it on again once we finish looking this up again. But I just want to get this stuff out of the way. Is there a different power generator we can set up here? I don't really have room for the coal. I could... Yeah, because I can't even put some more tiles in here. I could... Ugh. Because these steam turbines aren't going to work all the time. This iron volcano is dormant at the moment, and this needs consistent power. I kind of built this room in a wonky way. Oh, I know what I could do. Right. Stop that. We can put the coal plant here. We can put the smart battery. This is going to be really janky, but I don't care. Put the smart battery there. Hook this up. Hook this up. Then automation wire. Go all the way from... Let's make it out of iron. I don't really want to screw about with that. Yeah. And then we can actually put in exosuit docks here, and that can just be exosuit docks. And is that all right? Oh, I mean, what I could do is I could put the coal power plant in here. I don't think that's really necessary, though. Yeah, you're gonna scold. This is why I'm putting the exosuit docks in. Actually, yeah, you get out of there, Mimar. You're not going to build that quickly enough. I appreciate the effort, but no. So we'll copy the settings over from there. Yeah, you can build that. You're much faster at building. I'm sorry, guys. I'll make it up to you. You can have loads of surf and turf later. How's that? How's this all going? Well, it looks mostly built. Yeah, so we did our sort of objectives that we set out to do quite early on. So now we're increasing our food supply. Like now we have a proper freezer. We're just gonna overproduce food and fill the freezer. I suspect this is taking a while to be built as well because they need to fetch the lead from the oil biome. I should have considered that. Meanwhile, how's this going? No one needs healing yet, so that's a good sign. We used to have a liquid sulfur liquid lock here. I've removed the sulfur. That was a bad idea. So that should be hooked up now. So that means we can disconnect all of this stuff. And just deconstruct this whole... I think we could just deconstruct this whole area. And we'll make this the exosuit dock for this side of the map. Which, to be honest, at the moment is just going to be the iron volcano. Because I'm sick of people getting scolded. And I'll let anyone in there, because I don't think it actually matters if they're super slow. Because it's a very small area. So, do exosuits protect against radiation at all? Or is it only lead suits that do that? I haven't actually built lead suits yet. Do I have the tech? I don't even think I even do. I don't think I even bothered. Yeah, so this is working again now. So let's flip the switch. You know what I really wish they'd add to this game? I wish they'd add an algae geyser. Like, it wouldn't have to be a huge amount of algae, but it could just come out at, like, say... I don't know, like... Probably like a cold temperature, or like a mildly warm temperature, like say like 80 or 90 degrees, so that like you weren't just... I mean, I don't know, what temperature does algae actually live at? Maybe it's a requirement in the algae terrarium. Overheat temperature, well, that's just a normal overheat temperature. But you just have a geyser and just produce a small amount of algae, and then like you could actually justify running an algae terrarium off of that. Because you'd have an infinite supply of algae. I feel like that would add some interesting gameplay space. I'm just glad my internet stopped crapping out. I'm looking forward to getting these Drecko ranches online. Yeah, because these will be the glossy Drecko ones, and then we'll move the glossies out of here, and we'll have this just be reed fiber. And then we'll double our reed fiber, and then just get an absolute load more plastic. We've already got a large amount of plastic. Speaking of which, I want to plastic this. If I plastic this tile, is that going to remove the liquid? I don't think it will. I think it makes sense to plastic that. And we can plastic the other exosuit dock as well. That would be a good idea. Yeah, so the algae would come out at ideal temperature, really. So you'd have to find some other way of making it challenging, because otherwise it would just be too free. It would either be too small to be worth doing, or it would be too easy to get working. Maybe what you could do is you could have it come out as some kind of slurry that you need to refine in a sludge press. I think that's what you'd do. You'd have it be like algae slush, like an algae slush geyser, and you can't process the algae slush directly. You have to put it in a sludge press. I think that would do. I might post that on the forums. Or I might even mod it. Maybe there already is a mod for something like that. Why are these... Okay, so these plants are too hot now. So I need to turn this loop down a little bit. I'll tell you what, these insulated tiles are doing work. Wow, we got a really hot fish down here. Yeah, I'd like to see an algae geyser. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll do 8 again. I always like doing 8. That's my favorite number of exosuit docks. We'll make it out of gold. I don't want it to overheat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. And then we can put the fire pole here. So... Actually, this doesn't need to be copper. I don't think the algae would produce polluted oxygen, though. I think you just make it come out as algae sludge. That would require sludge press or something. Maybe something more complicated. Also, you could make it after pressing it, produce some slime, like something undesirable. So then we'll put in a dock here. I mean, this is the real reason I'm expanding the Drecko ranch as well, because we need more reed fiber, because we're actually consuming it pretty much for suit maintenance. So we need a oxygen pipe as well. Let's reroute the steam pipe. I don't want that going through the ammo suits. We'll just send it here. We'll disconnect this. Let's get that done immediately, please. I don't want this steam to back up for any reason, so let's actually cancel that as well. Yes. I thought I replaced that tile. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, you guys can all get a nice healthy dose of nuclear waste. There you go. I just find it funny I have so many shine bugs. Well, it's not even a lot of shine bugs, but there's enough shine bugs that are just producing straight up nuclear waste. Great. The thing is, I wanted this room to be one that just Ren would go in, because Ren eats radiation, he ranches shine bugs, and he can research this. But the problem is, these don't get filled up if he doesn't do that. Or if he's the only one allowed in here. He just doesn't do it. And it's not even an Aaron's issue, it's like the Aaron literally doesn't show up if he's the only one allowed access in there. So steam pipe is finished. So let's deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. And then oxygen. Where's the oxygen? So let's have that come off of here. We'll just take it straight off. And we'll bridge it. Crap. I know I could use shift. Just didn't want to. There we go. Then we can do something like this. And then it'll all fill up evenly. And then we need power. So let's just hook those up to... Just hook those up to a regular wire. Actually, let's just deconstruct that. Have that go like that. Put in the fire pole. And then we just need to make more exosuits. Which we actually probably don't even have the... We do have some reed fiber, but not quite enough. Playing a dangerous game. Did I actually need to make more than 6 suits? Wow. I really dropped the ball on that. Oh no, 6 is the correct number. Nice. We need more pips. How are the pip egg numbers looking? Right, let's stop cooking those. Otherwise we might actually run out of pips. Got a good amount of stored omelette in here. It's not actually deep frozen because the loop isn't running because it's still not completely finished. We need to hook these pipes back up. So insulated pipe. Yep. We just need more lead. Well, we just need to move the lead. That's just what needs to happen. Then deliver, deliver. Why do we keep getting this alert from this ranch? So this is filling up with carbon dioxide, so this is working as intended. This guy's is going to reactivate again soon. Nice. Then that'll be the real test of this storage. Yeah, I think I may have given people too much stuff to do. There's not a huge amount of oil coming out of this geyser. It is free. So I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. Let's see. So we've entered here and we're slowly filling them up with natural gas. Let's analyze this. What I'll do as well, I'll set this all to priority 7, but I'll put in... put in a pipe there. And we're literally just going to shove this in the storage. So close to being just a clear run. So, is there literally like a path I can take through here without getting it covered in slime? No. No. These stupid goddamn tiles. We'll just feed it round by the. We'll just feed it round by the teleporter instead. It's not as direct, but I don't really mind. And then how are we going to power that? Is this wire hooked up to anything? It is. We'll just bring it down here then. Probably like this. And then, if we actually do this, if we get that all built immediately, then we can literally just brick this off. It's already... it's not entirely natural gas. You know what? It's honestly close enough, because any polluted oxygen that goes in this room is just going to get deleted. So we can just do this. We'll get this built, we'll seal off the room, and then that will just... Guys, we did it. We tamed the natural gas vent. Took us a long time to figure out the solution, but yeah, we did it. The only problem with this setup is that we do get polluted water coming off of this. Or polluted oxygen coming off of this. So we're always going to be dumping some polluted oxygen down here. And this canister empty is also going to eventually fill up with polluted oxygen. So the solution to that is probably just to dump some water in this. We just dump a thin layer of water here. Shouldn't cause this to overpressurize. I believe the pump will still work properly. I don't know that. Ooh, we're on cycle 300. Exciting. Let's just do this. Please. Can you actually get in there? Can. Where are you coming? How's the power situation looking as well? So we are generating a surplus now. That's good. Because this gas is going to come out hot, but that's good because I want it to eventually just cook the slime. Although it's probably not even going to get to that stage, realistically. Actually, let's not do the insulated tile. Let's put in an atmo sensor so that the pump isn't being inefficient. So we'll make that out of lead. We'll just do that. And that could be yellow priority 2, actually. We got a +7 rancher. We need more ranchers, actually, don't we? Why did I take Mima? Need another researcher. That's really good. Even starts with electrical engineering. I don't want to get rid of anyone. We're fine. It sucks. So this one needs to be set to edibles. And then this one needs to be set to finished products, so we just need to copy this one. And then this can be edible and eggs. Same for all of these when they get built. Yes, we're going to want to analyze this as well before we block it up again. Rotten meat? Oh, over here. Yeah, okay. That checks out. We're not doing anything over here. We'll come back at some point. I did not prioritize this. We'll come back if we need more polluted water. Got an overloaded circuit. So let's set that to green signal if above 1000. And that way the pump should work efficiently. So you just need to finish scanning this and then we'll be done. These are not growing at all. We do not have enough carbon dioxide in the base. It's all hitting the skimmer before it's hitting the other things. Maybe. I'm thinking I'm probably just going to want to relocate the Octiferns. They were originally at the bottom of the base, and now they're not. So we could just dig this up. There's some slime lung in here, but I think we can solve that problem. I'll do that next time. Where are all the errands? So let's see. Construction. You're building stuff here, you're building stuff here. Looks to me like there's just a lot of back and forthing for lead. It's back and forthing for lead, and it's all mechatronics engineers. Mostly. A random pip. I believe all the ranches are full, except this one. Actually, yeah, don't attack him then. You can wrangle him. Just thought you have a play in the electrolyzer. Although this one isn't working yet. There's a good amount of cold water on the other asteroid, so I imagine eventually we'll bring that back here and we'll feed these electrolyzers. Something. Wow, we've almost purified all this water. pretty well. We just need a gulp fry in here. That needs to happen. But we've got 41 Paku in here now. Pretty good. Yeah, we've got steam in here. Steam's all settled at a pretty reasonable temperature. Although, the problem is now, this steam vent is going to overpressurize. How do we solve that problem? When does this reactivate? 10 cycles. How do we solve that problem? There's so much steam in here now. We just need to cool it down. I could put in a load of cold temp shift plates or something. But we need to stop the steam from coming back in here. Otherwise it's going to keep creeping in. This whole area is now like that. Perhaps for now the solution is just to breach the abyssalite. I may have to come back to this next time. We got some surfers. How's everyone's athletics skill been? So... let's see. Ren, Otto, Camille, Jean, Ada. Let's all look at your athletics. So, your athletics 7, so Ren can leave now. Otto, not yet. Camille, not yet. Jean, not yet. Ada, yes. Okay. Okay, so... Ren and Ada can leave. Okay. So we'll let them out. So now they can go out and do exosuit chores. Rotten raw egg. Oh no! We've been cracking eggs. We've been cracking eggs and not cooking them. That's rough. Well, we need this to hook up. Need more cooks. I'm just going to speed to it for a little bit. We're just kind of waiting on things at the moment. Yeah, everyone's just wandering around with lead. I think I need to set up a lead storage bin here. I'll put 2 storage bins here. We'll make those out of lead. No, I mean, we'll make those lead only. Hi, Dragon Logic. Yeah, I like it too. It's very efficient, because you store all the spare creatures in here, and then eventually they get old. And then they get auto swept into the into the grill. It's like a free range food source. Because we have one here, and then we have all the Dreckos in our shearing room. So all the spare Dreckos end up in here. We shear those, and then we can eat them, I guess. It's still waiting for this to cool down a little bit more. It's not technically deep frozen yet. Yeah, good. I will go back to Dyson's Pit Project at some point, but I need to have a thorough investigation of my computer playing that game on stream, because I just want to make sure that I don't have any encoding lag playing that, and I want to see if there's a way I can do that on my computer. There might not be, but I'm hoping there will be. Okay, you definitely don't need to be fertilizing these. They're not growing yet. So let's set those all to priority 1. Maybe I just need to yellow alert all of this stuff. I probably shouldn't have made it all out of lead. Yeah. I'm not sure it was my computer overheating. I think that was definitely what it was at the start, at the very start of the last stream I did in that game. But that happened when I just started a new game. So I don't think it was to do with the performance of the game. But the encoding lag I was getting later on, I think it may have been due to the performance of the game, because there was so much stuff on screen and it's all 3D. This game is a bit easier to encode. But I'll investigate it. It could be because I'm playing and streaming it on the same computer. I know a lot of people have like one computer for streaming and one for gaming, but I'm not made of money. So you've eaten your seafood, you've almost researched that geyser, that's good. Yeah, everyone's just shuffling lead back and forth, I think. So let's actually make a lead storage bin. Because I don't want you guys to keep going back and forth to the oil biome all the time to do that. So just lead. And copy and paste. What is actually... Yeah, people are going to build this stuff at the moment. They're just taking their time. In fact, if I look up long commutes, a fair amount of it is construction supply, although it's not a huge amount. I've seen it higher. It's certainly not too efficient at the moment. They just need to store the lead. But we are getting stuff swept. We are cleaning up the base slowly. So that's all going pretty well. We were having food troubles earlier, but I feel like we've kind of abated those. I mean, we did cook, we did crack slightly too many pip eggs, but the numbers are replenishing. Right, there you go. You're done. So now we can. It's going to reactivate in 7 cycles, so that's good. Plug this back up. And that's going to be pretty much tamed, because any polluted oxygen that ends up in the storage will just be deleted. Although actually it won't be at the moment, because it's running out of natural gas. We need this to reactivate. I'm just going to set this super low for now. So we'll just filter all the other gases out of this bit. You know, one game that I played a lot that had big file sizes was Noita. Like the little Finnish wizard platformer. No, not platformer, like roguelike game. Because you could just go into many different parallel worlds, and you can just explore a lot of area, and it just generates a really huge save file. I mean, I guess it's not a really huge save file, but I felt it was big because I had to keep manually backing it up because you're not supposed to be able to save the game and then reload it. But sometimes I do. I have played that on stream and I've quite enjoyed it, but the only problem with that game is once you get a long run going, it does tend to crash. So it's a roguelike, but you have to kind of take manual backups anyways if you're trying to go for a long run. But other than that, it's really fun, and I may play it again at some point. Yeah, we'll just pump everything at the moment. We just want to get this natural gas out of here, I think. Is this stuff actually getting built? It is, it's just taking forever. People filling up the lead boxes, not really. Maybe that's what needs to happen. Maybe I need a yellow alert that. It seems like all the natural gas left this room before I sealed it. Yeah, I don't want to give anyone any more tasks because I just want them to finish Drecko ranches. We just need to get those working because we're running low on reed fiber. Like, that's actually a thing in this game now. This is the first game I played where suit durability has actually been relevant. Because it's the second game I played in the DLC. And the first one, we never made enough exosuits for it to matter. So we're just going to speed to it for now. So yeah, I'm going to keep going for another half hour, and then I'm going to head off. But we should be able to get this done in half an hour. We just need some lead to actually materialize. We need people to actually store it. In fact, I'm actually just going to set a yellow alert on these. Just to get some lead moved up here. It's the one resource where I put it in its own storage bin, because it's always in the pokiest corner of the map. By definition. The other materials you can find elsewhere. Also, have I just really left this... I just left this iron volcano just open. Behold, the ultimate volcano tamer. Sorrel. I'll have to come back and sort that out at some point. In fact, what I can actually do is I can take all of the conveyor outputs of this, feed them through some insulated tile, and feed them into the steam room. That's what I'll do. That's something else I'll do next time. And then that way, because at the moment the iron is coming out 125 degrees, which is better, but it's still hot. So I prefer not to do that. It looks like the freezer is actually frozen again, which is good. We got, well, almost. Very nearly. It's leaking a little bit of heat, but I think it's fine. But I do like doing it like this, because you just drop it through the conveyor chute, and then they can pick it up from the ladder, and they don't have to go in the room. So they don't get the popped eardrums, they don't get soggy, and the food is kept perfectly safe. Someone said that they should improve the system by making it so that if you freeze food, you have to heat it up to eat it, or your dupes get like a frozen food penalty. Trying to eat raw frozen food. Which makes sense, but would also kind of terrify me. Like, it's hard enough just getting the food cold. You're asking me to get it hot again. Oh, it sounds cool, does it? Yeah, yeah, it sounds cool. Yeah. Good pun. Right, so a thermostat is built. So we want to set this to send green signal if above Let's say 30, because odds are it's going to send in a load of cold ethanol, and the room's going to cool down, and then it'll stop sending in the ethanol. So, odds are this system is going to overcool it. Right, there we go, we've done it. Excellent. So we've actually got lead in here now. So this should all get built very quickly. What a relief. It's not very often I do that with a storage bin, but lead is one of those resources where it's just like, they'll just take absolutely forever getting like 25 kilograms of lead per wire from the oil biome each time. Unless you tell them not to. We've got some camouflage sour gas tiles in our hydrogen layer. That's always a good sign. Oh, and we need to hook up the natural gas to the stove. Well, that's fairly easy. We'll just do this. This natural gas is not hot. And then we'll copy all the settings over. I should have done that a while ago. And we still aren't actually using the micro misher for anything. I think something I am going to do on this map is I'm going to use the pips to wild plant some sleet wheat or something. Get some, or some nosh beans or something. Get some use out of the micro misher. Yes, we're getting this all built now. Miracle of shifting lead into a bucket. So this is activated now, so this room should start being cooled by the ethanol. And you definitely don't want radiant pipe, because it's going to make the room too cold. But, this should be enough. And we'll just copy these settings over. I'm actually hungry now. I don't normally get hungry this time of night. Probably because I had dinner super early today. Checks out. It's so funny how this took them absolutely ages. In hindsight, it probably would have made more sense to put the thermosensor lower down, so it was closer to the mealwood, but... I mean, this room is insulated, so I'm hoping this room will all end up being the same temperature anyways. I could put in some temperature shift plates. I can do that if I want. That's a lot of resources, though. Maybe I should do that. But once the mealwood starts growing... I mean, it's all still fertilized at the moment. They keep fertilizing the plants even when they're not growing. Feels bad. So let's speed this up and see how it goes. Should start seeing these plants pop back around. Temperature is dropping. It's taking some time. But yeah, to get any farming done on this Aridio map, you pretty much need to have a cooling loop in each farm. What should I do in the meantime? I should probably move the oxyferns down. So where's the plumbing for that? I could feed that through to here fairly easily. Then I could change these all to hydroponics. I could deconstruct these. That would work a little better. I think I will put a mushroom farm here. I'll just make a little mushroom farm at some point. Consume slime and then use that for the juicer. And then we'll just need the bristle blossoms. Yeah, steam. Yeah, so this is pretty much work as intended, but we need to feed more ethanol into this loop, so we're going to have to enable this again. Oh no, have you lost... is this in Dyson Sphere or oxygen not included? I presume Dyson Sphere. Oh, yeah, you've depleted a vein, that's what you've done. Yeah. I haven't done that too many times, apart from on the starting planet, because the veins are very small. So it's not clean, but we're just going to add more ethanol to the loop with the ethanol distiller. We'll let the heat and the CO2 out. I'm not worried about that. How the gas is looking in the base. I may have let too much hydrogen out here, but generally it's looking very clean. I think the other gases are starting to get deleted. So I think that base purge did actually work. Yeah, when I played Surviving Mars, like, you would put down extractors to harvest deposits, and then, I'm going to set these to 25, actually. I want to get these rooms cooler. You put down extractors to collect deposits, and then they'd run out, but there was a chance you would find a random tech, like one that's not guaranteed, that would let you keep running them after the deposit was gone at like 10% capacity. So I always left my extractors in that game, so that, just in case I got that tech. So I did get into that habit. But yeah, we're gonna need more ethanol in this loop. And yeah, this isn't ideal because it's going into this with very small packets. That's never efficient. I really should set up like a... Is it a meter? Let's see. Automatically turn liquid flow off when specified amount of liquid flows through it. Because it's kind of like a liquid valve, except what I want is to let through one occasionally large packet instead of several small ones. What is the most convenient way of doing that? I mean, I guess the real most convenient way of doing it is just to let it back up. It's not something I don't think I've ever actually solved that problem. I mean, clearly the actual solution is just to get 20 ethanol distillers and fill up an entire pipe of ethanol. No. No, we'll just run that for a little bit. Okay, so the mealwood is actually starting to grow. So let's set that to... What priority is that? I believe that's set to priority 9. Probably don't still need to be. Yes, we're starting to get some growth. So that means we can actually start bringing the glossy Dreckos in here. So we need to set this to 7 dudes. We'll do that. And then we can set this one to regular Dreckos and Drecklets. And then we can wrangle all the guys in here. We can wrangle all the guys in here. we can see what happens. And this will be set to priority 8. Yeah. I don't want any more dupes. I've got enough dupes. I guess we'll get a Slickster Lava. Yeah, Surviving Mars was fun. Although I only usually play that game when I picked a mystery in advance. I didn't want a random mystery, it was just going to kill me. Like, I played a game with the Metatron mystery, and that got very heated. I actually died. Like, I was right towards the end of the game, and I was finishing the mystery, but I actually died because the mystery killed me. Which was quite an achievement. So, I don't want you in the base. You can die. We have lots of slicksters in the oil biome. Right, so let's uproot all of these as well. We'll replant them further down. Is there a way of stacking this? No. I'm just going to have to uproot them all individually. Okay. And then eventually this pipe will drain, hopefully. So, oxyfens, yes. There we go. Okay, we're starting to get some guys in here. So we want to set this if below 7. Yep, that's fine. We're getting oxygen here, we're getting mealwood growing. Slowly coming on capacity. How many Dreckos we got in here? We got 45 somehow. Jesus Christ. I feel like that's mostly eggs. There can't actually be 45 Dreckos in here. Surely. We need to wrangle you again. And then we just need to let these Drecko numbers replenish. Are there any wild Dreckos we can get? There are 2 in here. Grab those guys. We've got Dreckos in here. Not sure I want to grab those ones. Yeah, we still need to uproot these ones. I guess I just missed those. We'll cancel that one. Then I think we'll just deconstruct these tiles. We'll do something else with this room. What? I don't exactly know. Something where I can maybe use mesh tiles or something. Because we've already got the Pacu breeding program in here, so we don't need any more Pacus. Maybe a bristle blossom farm. The only issue with that is we're going to end up with allergens in here, and we've got an allergies sensitive dupe now. I really shouldn't have taken Mebar. I should have waited for the next guy. I suppose it probably won't be too bad. I could just set this so that Mimar's not allowed in here. Yeah, put in some actual doors. Because we want bristle blossom for the juicer anyways. I did actually stream Surviving Mars back in 2019. That was the first time I tried streaming. It was pretty fun. I feel like that was a pretty good game to stream. Not too difficult, unless you made it difficult. Usually plenty of stuff to talk about. Yeah, I don't think I ever played with that setting. So this is sort of working. The issue now is that the mealwood is still too hot. Interesting. Probably because this room isn't actually fully insulated. I think we may need to get the exosuit guys to come in and handle that. Oh, you're kidding me. The ladder is one tile off. Wow, okay. Yeah, I remember the scrubbers being really good. I can imagine starting with them would completely change how the game works. So they'll come in here with the exosuits and they'll get germy, but that won't be a problem. So we'll just build that in. And then we can put another exosuit dock down here, eventually. Yeah, we're filling these up. Yeah, 7 out of 7, 6 out of 7. Still got guys in here. There probably were actually 45 Drecko in here. We'll just stack them on top of each other. Got a Drecko in here for some reason. Not sure how that happened. I have seen some guys just wandering around occasionally. Oh wait, if I'm going to turn this into a bristle blossom room, I don't need to... I didn't need to delete those. I could have just kept those in there. Whoops. So I think we'll make it so that Mimar can't come in and do these. And then hopefully she won't be struck by allergens. Now, how many bristle blossom seeds do we have here? Because... oh, we have none, but they are on the other planet. We'll do that next time. Yeah, I tried the max difficulty run. I don't think I died. I think I just got bored. I tried doing the early game and it was going super slow, and I think I just got bored. Yeah, glossy Dreckos. Haven't quite solved all of the issues with this area, but it feels good enough. How is the pipe looking? Has that been built? It has. Okay. That has no power though. So the wire has not yet been built. So let's get that finished. Then we can start hooking that up. We'll wrangle these Dreckos again. Okay, that's actually all the Dreckos out of this room. Crazy. Then, plastic-wise, what are we up to? I think we're just going to start plastic tiling the ranches. I guess we'll just plastic tile these little bits. Yeah, the below and beyond one. I was going to play that, and then I heard from a load of people that the patch just broke the game. And I think they may have fixed it now, but I wasn't really interested in going back. And they also said that the underground stuff and the asteroid stuff was just kind of completely disconnected from the main game. So people didn't really have a lot of reason to play it. Which is unfortunate. Oh yeah, we're going to get a lot of notification spam while we're replacing these tiles. I'm just glad the pips are actually kind enough not to fall into the tiles or get trapped while they're doing this. I did not entirely consider that. But yeah, I think we're pretty much done. So why isn't this actually cooling? I think it is cooling. I think I'm gonna wrap it up because we pretty much done everything we set out to do today. We've got the plastic presses in. We've expanded our power spine. We're gonna build the solar power panels next time. Hook that up. We still need to actually build the exosuits here. But like that worked pretty well. I just need to get some better internet. That's what needs to happen. The thing is, I don't have very much time to play this, so I set myself small goals, and that way they can actually get done. Yeah, I think this went alright. I'm gonna save it, and I'm gonna wrap it up. But thanks for watching. I appreciate the company. I appreciate finding another Surviving Mars aficionado. I might stream that again at some point. But honestly, I've got so much to do in this game. I'm probably just gonna keep streaming this for the next several months. Who knows? Depends how much time I have. But anyways, I'm gonna go. Thank you for hanging out. And I'll see you soon. Catch you later.